This video explains the automatic installation of OpenSIMPLY for Lazarus on Windows. It is assumed that you already have the downloaded OpenSIMPLY package. This package is a regular zip archive containing a folder structure. Since MS Windows blocks some files from being received from the internet, you may receive a warning message when you run .exe files. The contents of the OpenSIMPLY CHM documentation file may also not appear when you open it. To prevent this, unblock the OpenSIMPLY package after downloading. Open the context menu by right-clicking on the OpenSIMPLY zip file. Click the Properties item. Click the Unblock button at the bottom of the General tab. Click OK button. Unpack this archive to the preferred location. For example, to the desktop. You can use any location you want. If you don't trust an unsigned setup program on Windows, install OpenSIMPLY manually. Click on the annotation if it appears right now at the top of the video, or use the link in the description of this video. Let's start the installation. Go to the unpacked OpenSIMPLY folder, then Bin, and then Windows. Launch the OpenSIMPLY setup.exe file. The warning appears, do you want to allow this application from unknown publisher to make changes to your device? Ignore it, click Yes. The setup window appears. Select the Lazarus option in the IDE group. 3 options are now available on the right side. It is recommended to leave all 3 options checked, and you are about to find out why. The first option with a checkbox is, Install the library to the system folder. OpenSIMPLY model cannot run without the CMT coroutine manager, which comes as a shared library. If this checkbox is checked, the CMT shared libraries for the debug and release configurations will be installed into the Windows system folder. When installing on 64-bit Windows, the corresponding CMT libraries will also be installed in the 32-bit Windows system folder to support such applications. If this checkbox is unchecked, the CMT shared libraries will not be installed into the Windows system folder. In this case, the path to the library files must be specified in every user project. The tutorial projects can be run regardless of the library installation. The next option is, Build OpenSIMPLY. If this checkbox is checked, the OpenSIMPLY units will be built for the debug and release configurations for the supported platforms, and the Lazarus IDE will be configured to use OpenSIMPLY. The user can easily create their own projects for simulation. If this checkbox is unchecked, only tutorial projects can be run regardless of the OpenSIMPLY build. To build OpenSIMPLY manually, see the manual installation link in the description of this video. The last option is, Source code comments for Lazarus IDE. To create models with OpenSIMPLY you will need the following units with the PA extension, Symbase, Symblocks, SymStdGUI, and CMT. These unit files are not included in the distribution by default. They must be prepared from the src files, which contain source code with intermediate format comments. The unit files can be prepared with the normal / comments that Lazarus will recognize as tooltips. They can also be used as regular comments. Or the unit files can be prepared without comments. You can prepare the source file with another type of the comments anytime. See the manual installation link in the description of this video. Click the Accept Settings button. A warning about running Lazarus appears. If any instance of Lazarus is running, close it. To exit the setup at this point or in any dialog box, click the Close X button or press the Escape key. You can return to the dialog you left by pressing the Close X button or the Escape key in the same way. Click the OK button to confirm. A warning appears to continue setting up OpenSIMPLY. Click the Continue button to confirm. The license agreement window is displayed. Accept the end-user license agreement to start the installation. If OpenSIMPLY has not been installed previously, the installation will begin immediately. If you already have OpenSIMPLY installed, some warnings may appear. A warning about obsolete libraries from a previous installation may appear. It is recommended to uninstall obsolete libraries. Click the Uninstall button to confirm the removal of obsolete libraries. A warning about uninstalling a specific library will appear. Click the Yes button to confirm. A window may appear prompting you to perform the same action for other platforms and configurations. Click the Yes button to confirm. A list of found folders containing Lazarus Builder of the maximum bit depth will be displayed. In this video, the only folder with the 64-bit Lazarus Builder in the list is Lazarus 64. If in your case the list will contain multiple items, you should select your preferred one by clicking on it. In this video, click on Lazarus 64. Click the Accept button to confirm. On 64-bit Windows, a warning message is displayed if no folders containing Lazarus Builder with a lower than maximum bit depth were found. Click the OK button to continue. In this step, the lower bit depth Lazarus Builder can be located manually. If lower bit depth Lazarus was not installed, click the No button, otherwise click Yes. If no lower bit depth Lazarus was located, a warning is displayed stating that the OpenSIMPLY will not be billed for this target. If on 64-bit Windows a 32-bit Lazarus was installed on your device, a list of found folders containing 32-bit Lazarus Builder will be displayed. In this video, the only folder with the 32-bit Lazarus Builder in the list is Lazarus 32. If in your case the list will contain multiple items, you should select your preferred one by clicking on it. In this video, click on Lazarus 32. Click the Accept button to confirm. The OpenSIMPLY packages are being compiled. Successfully compiled OpenSIMPLY builds are displayed. The setup is complete. To verify the OpenSIMPLY installation, the test project should be run. Go to the lib subfolder of the OpenSIMPLY folder, then PAS, then Lazarus, and then Test OpenSIMPLY. Click the Test Debug project. Run the project. The OpenSIMPLY build for current configuration should be displayed. The test passed. Run this test for other platforms and configurations. Installation testing is complete. If you are not familiar with OpenSIMPLY, then start with the OpenSIMPLY tutorial. Go to the tutorial subfolder of the OpenSIMPLY folder, and then Lazarus. Run the Tutorial 1A project. The pop-up help is, of course, a very useful feature, but more complete information, including examples, can only be found in OpenSIMPLY documentation. The documentation is located in the Doc subfolder of the OpenSIMPLY folder. Good luck in simulation modeling.